Everyone, my name is Thomas, and welcome to today's information seminar for the Certificate in Legal Studies. Just to quickly introduce myself, I'm one of the program directors at Hong Kong U Space, and I'm responsible for some of our law programs, the Certificates and Diploma in Legal Studies. And so let's talk about you. Why might a law qualification be important? Because in everyday life, you encounter the law all the time, whether you're buying something, downloading an app, going to an Uber, joining a gym. These are all, things which involve the law. For example, going back to the Uber example, what happens if you're involved in a car accident? Who's responsible? Is it the driver? Can you go after the insurance company? Can you make a claim from Uber itself? If the gym goes into liquidation, can you get your money back from the gym? And we hear about people being cheated all the time, criminal law. So it's important to protect yourself from, criminals. And if you're in a relationship, sometimes things don't work out. What do we do? Who gets the children? Do I get half? Do I have to give half? Right? The basic law. Lot of controversy. Do you know what it is? What's it about? How does it affect me? If you go and buy and sell shares, well, what is the company about? What are dual class shares? What are weighted voting rights? What are directors' duties? Right? So these are all very important things which we should know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. So if the law is so important, how do I study the law? What qualification is important? Well, there are many good law programs out there. For example, we have the excellent University of London LB prep course. We have the graduate diploma in Hong Kong English law, and there are other law programs run by universities, like a JD. But a JD is very expensive, $400,000, 3.5 years. So these law programs in red are designed for people who want to become a lawyer. So if you aren't ready to become a lawyer yet, or you just need to know the law for your personal life, for your job, then I would suggest that a certificate is much better because a law program can be very expensive. It's like driving a Porsche. Of course you love a Porsche, but is it practical? Is it useful for your needs? I would say that the diploma and certificate is very practical. It is very useful because it's basically, an introductory foundational law program. If you do 1 year, you still get the certificate. You go on to do the second year, you get another legal qualification, the diploma. So let's talk about certificate first. It's 5 law subjects over 9 to 12 months. And been running this for 3 decades, 30 years, a long time. And we have had many students who have now gone on to great things, become judges, law firm partners, managers, etc. Right? And many of our students already are well qualified people. We've had our CEOs, senior people coming to do this program because they need to know, they understand, they need to know more about the law in a job. 50% are university graduates who come to our course. 20% have a postgraduate qualification. And because they know that they need to know these 5 key law areas. Hong Kong legal systems, what is it? All right, how does it work? Contracts, legal agreements. You need to know this. Torts, the harm being done to someone by someone else, like defamation, harming someone's reputation, negligence, right? Harming someone by, for example, manufacturing a defective product. Business associations, company law, partnership law, civil procedure, the process of a lawsuit in Hong Kong, and of course, very important, Hong Kong basic law. And you learn about important legal skills like legal writing, all right, how to write like a lawyer, legal research, Okay, so how to find the law? Legal thinking. Every profession has a different mindset, right? How does a lawyer think? How does the judge think? And our teachers all have extensive legal experience. They're practicing barristers, solicitors, they work in a law firm or they appear in court during the day, and then they come to class to teach you at night. And you don't need to go out and buy anything else because all the material you need are provided. We have excellent legal textbook which you can use online, and we're printing them for you as well. All right, you get a hard copy, and you have access to the law library, the main library, and the legal databases there. And it's designed for you. We know you work hard. We know you have a lot of obligations. So it's designed so that you only need to come in once or twice a week, and you have a choice of exams. So if you can't make it to exams in June, come in August. Can't come in August, come in October, that's fine. Most students complete within 1 year. And if you want to go to more advanced law programs, that's fine. If you finish the diploma, you guarantee a place on the London U LB prep course. If you complete the advanced diploma, you get the distinction. You also guarantee a place on the graduate diploma in Hong Kong English law. And you get a choice of different places to study. If you prefer larger class sizes, if you prefer lower and more affordable fees, about $20,000 Hong Kong, then go to our general stream and study at Hong Kong U campus. If you want more intimate class sizes, if you want Admiralty as the location, if you want a choice of whether to study 2 classes or 1 class a week, then I would suggest that the professional stream, although it's slightly more expensive, is the more appropriate choice. So depends on you. The law is the same, teachers are the same, the assessment course structure is the same. Location, venue, class size, right, is the major differences. And the pass rate is very high. For each subject, there's one exam, one assignment, take-home assignment, right? And the reason why the pass rate is so high is a lot of people have the misconception that studying law is hard. It is not that difficult. All right, so 80 to 90% historical pass rate. If you don't pass the first time, do the exam again, right? So you will pass, and you will get this beautiful parchment after 1 year when you do all the assessment. But most students decide to continue on to the diploma, to another law qualification, because they want to study these 5 other subjects. They want to know about criminal law. They want to know about the process of buying and selling property in Hong Kong. Also, land rights, leases, easements, mortgages, family law, marriages, divorce, custody of children, right? So there are many good reasons for studying the law. One is that you reduce your risk, as I mentioned before. But the other important reason is advancement in your career, changing careers, right? Because there is a lot of opportunity for students to complete the diploma in legal studies, right? There's always a strong demand for legal services. I know that some of you, having problems in your work, or you know, you're having problems finding work. The demand for legal services is always very strong because whatever the economy, there's always demand for lawyers because if the economy is good, of course, there are demand for company law. There's demand for, many areas of law, insurance law, etc. When the economy is bad, bankruptcy law, employment law, family law, right? You can become a paralegal. You can become a legal executive if you join the professional stream. These are assistant to lawyers, right? If you look at jobs, if you type diploma in legal studies, there are many jobs, right? Fintech companies, MTRs hiring, and the pay is not bad, 40K, 20 to 30K, all right? Become a company secretary, become a legal executive, working international law firm, working for a private company, right? You look at the legal salary guide for last year by an headhunting agency, you can see that the salary is actually quite okay. And you can claim CEF. Remember how I told you that the general stream is about $20,000 Hong Kong? Well, you can claim, if you're eligible, most of the money back from the government, right? You need to check your eligibility, but this course is listed on the CEF, right? So if you think studying law would benefit you, then join us. Enroll in the Certificate in Legal Studies. It's a very easy decision to make. Try it for 1 year. If you like it, continue. If you don't, then you still get an industry recognized legal qualification. So enroll online. Many students enroll online or come to one of our learning centers. If you have more questions, please ask us on Facebook or Instagram. All right, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, or call us or email us. It's fine. Well, thank you very much for listening to us, and I appreciate it. So look forward to seeing you in class.